A woman on the operating table suddenly saw herself floating above the doctors, describing details she couldn't have possibly known. Was it real, or just the brain's illusion? In this video, we'll explore what really happens when people claim their minds leave their bodies. From real-life testimonies to cutting-edge neuroscience to the mysteries science still can't explain. Out-of-body experiences, or OBEs, are among the strangest mysteries of the human mind. People describe a chilling sensation, the moment their consciousness detaches, rising above the body. They see themselves lying motionless below, sometimes even watching doctors operate on them, or hearing conversations in the room they should not be able to hear. Others claim to drift far beyond, traveling to distant cities, unfamiliar landscapes, even realms that feel not of this world. The experience is so vivid, so real, that many are left questioning everything they thought they knew about life and death. But what exactly is happening? Are OBEs evidence of a soul, proving that consciousness exists beyond the physical body? Or are they elaborate tricks of the brain, illusions born from stress, trauma, or the strange chemistry of the mind under pressure? Science continues to search for answers, but one thing is certain. Those who experience it never forget. Because once you've seen yourself from the outside, you could never look at reality the same way again.
Throughout history, countless people have described the chilling phenomenon of out-of-body experiences. Soldiers on the battlefield, gravely wounded, yet watching from above as their own bodies were carried away. Patients on the operating table, later recounting vivid details of conversations and procedures, details they could never have known while unconscious. And ordinary people, drifting out of their bodies as they fell asleep, floating effortlessly above their beds, staring down at the selves they had just left behind. One of the most famous was Robert Monroe, an author who didn't just experience out-of-body experiences, but dedicated his entire life to documenting, studying, and even teaching others how to reach this mysterious state. His work opened a door that science still struggles to close. Are these stories mere hallucinations, born from stress, exhaustion, or chemical storms in the brain? Or do they hint at something far greater, evidence that consciousness is not trapped within the body, but capable of traveling far beyond it? The testimonies are too many, too consistent, and too powerful to simply ignore. And they leave us with a haunting question. When the body sleeps, or suffers, or even dies, where does the mind truly go?
Neuroscience offers its own explanations for out-of-body experiences. According to studies published in the National Library of Medicine, these events can be traced to a small but powerful region of the brain, the temporoparietal junction. This junction acts like a command center, fusing together signals from your eyes, your sense of touch, and even your balance. It tells you this is your body, this is where you are in space. But when the system is disrupted by trauma, stress, or even electrical stimulation, something astonishing happens. The brain miscalculates. It creates a duplicate perspective. Suddenly, you may feel as if you're floating above yourself, watching your body from the outside. To scientists, this is the mind's illusion, an elaborate trick born from a glitch in perception. And yet, to those who live through it, the experience feels too vivid, too real, to dismiss as error. So which is it? A neurological malfunction, or a doorway into something science has yet to fully understand?
Out-of-body experiences often intertwine with the most mysterious of all human events, near-death experiences. Countless people revived after cardiac arrest describe astonishing journeys, floating effortlessly above their lifeless bodies, watching doctors fight to bring them back, and then being pulled into radiant tunnels of light. Some speak of overwhelming peace, others of encountering loved ones who had long passed away, figures waiting on the threshold of another world. Skeptics insist there's a rational cause. They argue it's the brain, starved of oxygen, firing chaotic signals and generating visions as it shuts down, a final illusion before the end. But for those who have lived it, the clarity is undeniable. The details they recount, the conversations overheard in the operating room, the emotions too intense for hallucination, make them question, was it truly the brain, or did their consciousness step beyond the body? And if so, what exactly did they glimpse on the other side? Psychologists suggest that many out-of-body experiences may not be journeys of the soul, but rather creations of the sleeping mind. During REM sleep, the stage of vivid dreaming, your body is paralyzed while your brain is wildly active. In this fragile state, the boundaries between dream and reality blur. Lucid dreaming, for example, traps you between wakefulness and dream. You can't move. You feel a presence in the room, and sometimes you sense yourself floating outside your body. Lucid dreaming adds another layer. In this state, your awareness sharpens. You know you're dreaming, and your mind can fabricate the sensation of separating from your body with terrifying realism. To the brain, these dreamlike states are indistinguishable from reality. And yet, for the person experiencing it, the memory is crystal clear, leaving them convinced they truly left their body behind. So, are OBEs nothing more than dreams dressed in disguise? Or is the sleeping mind a doorway to something far stranger? Still, some stories refuse to be dismissed. There are patients, fully unconscious under anesthesia, who later recall with eerie accuracy the color of surgical tools, the words spoken by doctors, even the music playing in the operating room. How could they have known? Were these fragmented memories slipping through the cracks of anesthesia? Or was their awareness truly floating outside the body, watching from above? Science struggles here. Each case could be written off as coincidence, or as the brain piecing together scattered sounds and sensations. But the precision, the detail, often feels far too sharp. These accounts leave researchers divided. Is consciousness merely a product of neurons firing in the brain, or can it exist independently, untethered, observing from beyond? So, what happens when your mind leaves your body? Science points to illusions in the brain, but countless experiences suggest something more. Is the mind trapped inside the body, or does it have the power to roam free? If you've ever felt something like this, share your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Mind Mist for more mysteries of the mind.